Welcome everybody. Welcome to another live stream with your boy Limber from the Limber channel. Today we are going to be playing MLB The Show. As you see as the title, it says number 1. It's a couple days ago I had to delete the other one. But today we're going to go and have some more fun. If I'm correct, I think we ended that show or that live stream. The OKC Dodgers, we are 18 games above 500. And we are trying our best to win our division and make it to the playoffs. So with that being said, let's try to see if we can make it to the next game and see if we can make some big old W's show up. And remember, if you're new to the channel, please smash that thumbs up button because it helps out a lot. And if you want to know when I'm going live or dropping a new hot video, please smash that subscribe button and hit the very top notification bell so you know when I'm going live. With that being said, let's go play some ball. Alright. So let's see. We're going to start off with showing the standings. We are 18 games above 500. And I'm trying really hard to try to get my ball player in the major leagues. So let's get started and let's play some ball. Let's go ahead and get this one. So let's do the football. And if any of y'all are wondering what I had to drink that, I had a Mountain Dew.
Receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Let's see. No matter how confident you get, there's always some aspect of your game that you can challenge yourself to improve. Alright, let's see. Maybe they did say hitter, so I'm not. Yeah. No, I'm number 3. Alright, first base. Alright, guys. Let's see what Mike Moore can do. I don't plan on doing a very long live stream, but I haven't done one in a while. So,
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Alright, it's the show, and let's see if we can get some W out of here.
Richard Liu, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub.
So now here is
bang.
Mulder.
I thought that was me, but that's not me.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And that's the second out. Next, it'll
Manning,
be Mike Moore. He's got that
331,
average up near the 340
9
mark to
home
start
runs,
play,
and
so he's
45
liable to have an
RBI.
impact in this one as well. First offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Grace has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here. At the
That was
plate
a nice
now
hit.
is
I thought that was
Romeo
gone.
Gilchrist. He flew out in his last debut.
I was trying to get my 10th home
Working for
run.
the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there, on to first, and they get them both.
We don't get to see the glove.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the imposing power bat, Mike Moore.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking
Well, we lucky on.
adjustments at the dish and try to scratch a few runs across.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
All right,
Randy
there we go.
Arozarena. The 3-2 pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate now is the designated hitter, Riley Mahan. Pickoff move to second, and the runner back safely. Here comes the payoff pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off.
My
and he
boy
struggles.
Mike gotta
Let's
come
see if
home.
he can recover here.
Ready with the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hecht is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And with only one away, no need to test it as he'll hold tight at third base. Now to the plate, here is Andy Leone. Oh, and it misses, ball four, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along.
Digging in next, Terrell Bird. He bounced out last time up.
All right, 1-0, guys. Come on.
Drilled to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Next to hit is Mike Moore. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that
Come on,
last
Mike.
double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Come on, Mike.
Comes set with the 0-1. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Here's the 0-2. Line drive base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
On its way is pitch number 75. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
To short, hit hard. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Romeo Gilchrist. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So now to the plate, Pete Mulder singled in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Next up is Mike Moore. From the stretch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1 offering. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally, an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And a second run is across. And a relay to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs score, but not the third. So 3 runs on 3 hits. Stepping in next, Kevin Rayburn, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's the drive down the right field line. It's a fair ball. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So here is Mike Moore. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And up next will be Randy Arozarena.
3 balls, no strike.
The 3-0 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Wow, they went. They it. What does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Now it'll be Riley Mahan. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. 1 run scores. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got a hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on
There we go.
7-1, the final score.
Now we are
tonight.
19
The
games
Dodgers
above 500. 19, y'all.
held on until the end. Richard Liu gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left 21 runners on base.
Oh, 4 for 5.
For the Express, 1 run on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball.
4 for 5, 2 RBIs, second base, and 2 runs.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division.
So one more, if we can win this game, we will actually be 20 games above 500.
Bryant Hood is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Down the first baseline. He's right there. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Well, it's really hard to complain about.
And now in the box, Mike Moore. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. And now the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to into the box. Pete Mulder bounced to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Now at the plate, Mike Moore grounded out in his last at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Digging in will be Dwayne Hecht. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now, Mike Moore. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike Moore, and they could use a spark from him here.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Grounded down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the lead will shrink to 1 as the run scores from second to make it 5-4 now. Big spot here, and it'll be Mike Moore. The winning run stands at second base.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off the closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over the third.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it, right?
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Here's Randy Arozarena, and he has a great opportunity to win it here. Winning run at third base, nobody out. Right side. There's one, and they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Thomas Stedman.
Oh, we won. Yeah, so now we have 20 games.
So that'll just about
20
do it
games.
for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew.
Above 500.
This has
20
been a presentation
games.
of MLB The
Above
Show.
500.
For more, don't
Wow.
forget to check out theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors. They left 14 runners on
Yeah, 1 RBI, made the second base, and I also scored 1.
8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes.
Wow, this is the first, y'all. The first of many to come, hopefully.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Dodgers.
Tejas Shah gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
339.
So next to bat will be Mike Moore. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. To short. Fielded cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Next, here is Mike Moore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Next will be the designated hitter, Phil Lockhart, and their runners at the corners now. And here's the 3-2 from him. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's now 3-1. Now to the plate, Mike Moore trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit. No. And stepping in.
If I don't get a hit, man, this
he
game
grounded out
is
last time
over.
up. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react.
Up next, Romeo Gilchrist. 0 for 4
I
with
need
a
my boys
strikeout
to
thus
help
far.
me out.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Next to dig in, Mike Moore. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And there's a base hit on the line. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Moore leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Moore is digging for home. Now the relay home. He's safe. The throw is offline. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour.
Ready now is Rodney Lynn, singled in his last at-bat. A 1-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter.
It's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Express came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Carson Loftus gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
And I still got my hitting streak. So it's 7. 16 so maybe 16. And to let y'all know, hopefully Monday I'm gonna call it a vacation. I'll be going on vacation, and I will be gone for 2 weeks. This is my very first vacation in years. So hopefully y'all won't miss me too bad, but it will be very, very appreciative if I can get y'all to give me thumbs up and like my videos and my live streams, and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, and support your boy, and help him out while he's on vacation for the first time in years. So, and yeah, I'm not gonna get into it, but it's gonna be a vacation for me.
MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10-team AAA West. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Yeah, the show comes your way next.
Derek Haller will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So next to hit is Mike
330.
Moore. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. First offering. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered the ball way outside the strike zone for
but it's
out
alright,
number 2.
I'm human.
Next up, Mike Moore. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now batting.
One down with a runner at second, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. Now to bat, Riley Mahan, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last. So now into the box is Mike Moore. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now at the plate, here is Mike Moore. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out.
I already got a hit, but I need my boy to
He's 1
get.
for 4 so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Mathewson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad.
No,
And
we're
get a win.
playing
Now
game
the pressure's
about
off.
we
If
back
they
at
get one of
20.
the next 2, the series is theirs.
This evening's game comes to an end.
Yeah, let's see.
5-4, the
Now,
final
let's
tally.
see if we.
The
Oh,
Dodgers
now
came out
let's see if I can get
swinging with a
my
huge first inning that really set them
my
up
boy
well.
go and gets up to 21 games above 500. 21 above 500.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Round Rock Express. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Yo, Round Rock Express.
Now at the plate is Romeo Gilchrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Pete Moeller, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to
Come
go
on,
throughout
Mike.
the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out
How
toward the
about
left
we got
center.
it? We got it.
Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to stand in is Dwayne Hecht. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A high fastball is in there. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still
Good job,
nothing,
good job.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cameron Grace. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
It's alright, it's alright. You got hit. Nah, I just gotta get.
Next to
hit,
hit, Emmanuel Rivera. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. And this is low, ball 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Barlow will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
One out, let's go. Keep going, Mike. Keep
Forward
going.
now is the DH. Phil Lockhart is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And a curveball taken for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Rodney Lynn is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad back.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. So
Hmm.
no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied. And now here is Terrell Bird. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chopped weakly to the left. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Here we go.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Kevin Rayburn is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Rayburn is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground, he has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Fouled away.
One more to say.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Romeo Gilchrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning.
Good straight,
Stepping
Mike.
in once again
My boy
is
Mike is going.
Mulder. He flew out in his last
Oh.
debut.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. To the plate now, Dwayne Hecht. A ball and no strikes.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Mulder aboard here at first with nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Cameron Grace, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pitching has the upper hand early
No
as
balls,
we're scoreless in inning
right?
number 4. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well. I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-1 home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hit the other way out toward right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the DH, Phil Lockhart. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2-2.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now batting, catcher, Rodney Lynn.
At the plate now, Rodney Lynn. Popped him up. Carter is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next, it'll be Terrell Bird, struck out in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
And they keep getting alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So now to the plate, Kevin Rayburn. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one yanked just foul.
Hey, we got 2.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning.
11
1 hit,
strikeouts.
1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. So stepping in is Romeo Gilchrist, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long way towards getting him some good recognition.
Now back, second baseman, Pete.
At the plate, Pete Moeller. Liner towards second. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Cameron Grace, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now a swinging bunt, but it gets fouled. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off. Moeller, the runner at first with 2 gone. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. And now the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Phil Lockhart. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in is Rodney Lynn. Flew out last time up.
Rodney Lynn.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. Oklahoma's out in front here, 1-0. Jake Brentz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Here we go.
That
Game
flew by.
21.
That's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Oklahoma City Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mike Moore hangs win number 11 on his line, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Sam Carlson is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Manuel Gonzalez closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Round Rock Express. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
We're doing good, y'all. We're doing good.
Justin Dunn, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plezak, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here it comes. Line drive, base hit to right. Here's Randy Arozarena. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here it comes on 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. So the next to bat will be Mike Moore, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ken Sizemore. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hecht is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. So now here is Mike Moore. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next, it'll be Mike Moore, grounded out in his last at-bat. And that one yanked just foul. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Pretty
Oh,
efficient game right
22
there.
games.
Low scoring.
Oh.
2-0 game. Well played defensively on both sides. And a couple of runs is all it took in this one.
Here now
This
is our
evening's
final
game
line.
finished.
Wow. Nice. 22 games above 500, y'all. 22. Alright, we got 20 this time. 2 for 2 and RBI. Just so y'all know that I'm not playing, we are like let me see if I can pull the stats back up. Standing. There you go. 22 games above 500. Man, 1, 2, 3, lose. 1, 2, 3. Now we have 22 games above 500. All right, wow.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Sugar Land Skeeters. It's baseball.
Look
It's
at more
the
y'all,
show,
more
and
breaking it
it comes
down.
your way next. Chris Valido gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at
Alright,
it.
I'm gonna pause the game real quick, and I'll be right back. I gotta give me something to drink. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's go back to the game, and remember, we are 22 games above 500.
Really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount.
So now here is Mike Moore looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. Fouled away. High and deep to right. Right fielder looking up. To the track, to the wall.
Whoa, I
And
did
this
it,
ball
y'all.
is gone.
I got
No
my
chance
chip
to
on.
make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field.
Woo,
Number 10
10
for
on
him
him.
on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job.
Gonzalez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Marco Gonzalez comes in hitting just a hair below 300 this season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over.
Michael.
Stepping up is Lloyd Michael, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. At the plate now is Mike Moore. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that one yanked just foul. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Michael.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Lloyd Michael. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in next, Mike Moore struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one.
What in the world was that?
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Next to hit is Jose Garcia. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system.
Yeah,
Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
On to first, a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a weird...
So now to the plate, Mike Moore, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Come on, Mike.
He's set. Here it comes.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1-0 pitch on the way. On a line, that's a base hit. He'll come home with it. But it's offline. He scores. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's Randy Arozarena. He went deep last time up. Serrano on second. Moore at first, one gone. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Next up is Riley Mahan. He went down on strikes last time up. 1-1. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Reined in. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 minutes. Stepping in next, Mike Moore, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional
You
walk
know,
signal
decided
comes
to
here
walk
with
me
2
now.
away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Skeeters pick up win number 60 this year. Alan Pyle earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew on Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA West action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Mike Moore comes into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending his streak in this one?
Yeah, Matty, consistent hitting mechanics, a great eye, feel for the barrel right there, Matty V. I actually think it's going to continue. This guy looks so calm in the box, I don't see that he doesn't get a knock today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next.
My boy Mike got 10 home runs up there.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Sugarland Skeeters.
The Sugarland Skeeters.
Ian Anderson, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ambush style, 0-0 coming on glued first pitch of the game. Nice knock to the outfield.
Here's Randy Arozarena as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. The 2-0 on the way. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base.
I'm out.
So here is Pedro Mateo. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the line at first. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now to the plate, here is Mike Moore. He singled first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring Andres Jimenez into bat.
Yeah,
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. 5 innings complete. The Dodgers lead it 3-1. Trey Shupak takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And now in the box, Mike Moore, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Okay.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're...
Into the box, Robert Saito. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. They make. Now it'll be Mike Moore. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to center. Alvarez is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Miguel Ozuna 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets a rain. 5-2 the final score tonight. Oklahoma City took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tejas Shah earns the win, his 2nd. Manuel Gonzalez hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Skeeters, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Sugar Land Skeeters. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Welcome, your Sugar Land Skeeters.
There you go.
Henderson Hurtado, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a liner. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Mike Moore. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. 1 out, runner at first, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. Now the 3-2 pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
The 3-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And now, Eric Conroy. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Digging in will be Michael Quinones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change.
Next, here is Mike Moore. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Come on, man. No pitch.
First pitch on the way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So next to bat will be Mike Moore. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really nice run for him, and hey, it's not over yet. You know he's as motivated as anybody to make something happen right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Line hard, deep into left. Saito is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a
You
little
lost
bit of
it,
everything in this
and I
one.
lost
Some
my,
timely hitting, runs on the board.
okay.
Keep
18, okay. Let's come on. Yeah, definitely work hard to get everything straight. Yeah, that's another W. And keep us 21 or 22 above 500.
MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10-team AAA West. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Sugarland Skeeters and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Moore, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
707.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 67 degrees our game time temperature. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Moore has racked up over 130 innings on the mound and has allowed just over 1 run per 9 innings, an ERA in the low 1s. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Hamill is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Now to the plate, Marco Gonzalez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And it's fouled away. And he got him.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
That is it. The first baseman, number 8, Jeremy.
To the plate now, Jeremy Vasquez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll check in here at 277. 15 long balls to go along with 52 RBIs. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Carter ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Saito.
Up next, Robert Saito. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying.
I got it.
And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in, Jose Garcia. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
They say
Here's the first pitch to him.
Garcia.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Next to dig in, Jorge Mateo, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 the count. From the stretch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Arozarena is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lloyd Michael. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 hit, 1 left.
You're doing good,
All
football
set for
guys.
the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Fouled off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Miguel Ozuna will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
First delivery to him. Marco Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. Ready now is Jeremy Vasquez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jeremy Vasquez.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Robert Saito. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So next to hit is Jose Garcia. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Now to bat, Jimmy Castaneda will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And it's 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Next up, Jorge Mateo flew out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
Now back, right fielder, Michael.
At the plate now, Lloyd Michael, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
And that misses 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate, Miguel Ozuna. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next will be the designated hitter. Marco Gonzalez struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Come on, come on.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Oklahoma's out in front here, 2-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Jeremy Vasquez.
Number 8, Jeremy Vasquez.
And now a pitch on the way. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Left side, but well foul. And another foul ball. Fouled away. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, here is Robert Saito. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. It seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Leone is right there as he takes it for the second out. Now into the box, Jose Garcia. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. So striding in to start the 9th is Jimmy Castaneda, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First offering on its way. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the AB now. Jorge Mateo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down. So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating. Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Oklahoma City Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
22 games above 500.
Earns his 12th victory in the ball game as he pitched into the 9th, allowing only 2 hits. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Sugar Land Skeeters and the Oklahoma. Now at the plate is Mike Moore. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. He's set and the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to stand in is Mike Moore. Now here's the first offering. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Next to hit, Mason Bingham. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
So now into the box is Nick Hamill. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. And now here is Mike Moore. Hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit to batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
A 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you,
Wow, the
nothing
bases
is
are
worse than
loaded,
having to battle
no
not
out.
only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Next, it'll be Mason Bingham. The potential tying run for him at third base. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
The right fielder, number 7.
Stepping in once again is Nick Hamill. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Mateo will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. So stepping in is Will Barlow. He doubled his last time up. On the ground to the right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout.
Striding in is Mike Moore, singled in his last at-bat.
Hey, come on now.
They won't bring it down.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped down the line. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Randy Arozarena. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out. So the next to bat will be Mason Bingham.
Number 22, Mason Bingham.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And that's the second out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Next, it'll be Nick Hamill. Flew out last time up. Serrano on third. Moore on at second with 2 down. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Mateo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So now here is Mike Moore.
Designated hitter, Mike Moore.
Come on, Mike.
First delivery to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Saito arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 1st out.
This was a fun game to watch all the way around. There was lots of action. 12 total runs scored on the
Am I right?
board,
We're
and a
23
pretty close finish
games.
to boot.
7-5 tonight's final. Oklahoma City
23
pick up win
games
number
above
70 to top
500.
the division. C.J. Carter earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Manuel Gonzalez records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
2 for 4 today, baby.
5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
When 23 games above 500, I know that that's good enough that we should be definitely going to the playoffs.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA West. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Sugarland Skeeters and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next.
Yep. Yeah, 70 wins and 47 losses.
Bryant Hood will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options
10
to have. You can go
home
hard, soft,
runs,
you can go in and out.
54
And anytime you have
and
4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the 1st stays moving. So here's the cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Moore leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ground ball left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. So now here is Mason Bingham looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. 2 down, runners at first and second. Right side. He's got it. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. At the plate now is Pedro Mateo. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Right to him. 1 there. Stepping up is Mike Moore. He singled first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in, and he's safe. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And no one can get there as it falls. In to score, the runner from third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
Mason. Bingham.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Digging in next, Mike Moore singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at-bat or 2 before this one ends.
We're doing good. We're doing good. Come on.
Here's Randy Arozarena.
Now batting, center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
A line shot to third base. Striding forward now is the DH. Mason Bingham struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Moore, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Mike Moore, and he represents the potential go-ahead run.
What's up, Perez? How are you?
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one
How you doing today, Perez?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over.
Good, that's good.
No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left.
So
now
what you been doing on MLB?
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
That's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34.
Yeah, this is my first time playing it since the last time I played it, and the last time I played it, I ended up getting a. I didn't get. Oh yes. I didn't get a strike on my channel, but that 12-hour live stream that I did a couple of days ago, I couldn't get it monetized because I had some music that popped up in the game, so I went ahead and deleted that one because I said to myself, well, I can't get monetized with that one, so there's no need for me to have it. Would you like to see my record, Perez? My record in AAA OKC Dodgers, we are 70 wins and 48 losses. Alright, we got that filled up. Yeah, I still haven't figured out what I could do to make it to the major leagues. Right now, I got like 10 home runs and 54 RBIs.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Oklahoma City Dodgers.
Tejas Shah, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Next to him,
and I'm hitting
Mike
342.
Moore. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Oh my.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled
Oh, wow, I
that
can't
badly
believe
that he was
that's
tied
winning.
up in. Howard on at first, nobody out. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Yeah.
Doesn't come much easier.
Next up is Julian Dominguez, who comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a one-run ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mike Moore. Here's the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So here is Mike Moore. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Randy Arozarena. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Now to the plate, here is Riley Mahan. Singled homer run in his last time up. Moore stands at second with 2 gone. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Stepping in next, Mike Moore.
Come on, Mike.
Doubled home a
Come on,
pair his
Mike.
last time up. Now the first pitch. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get
There we
that
go.
white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Pitch is high, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
I think that steal attempt was all about trying to stay out of the inning.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Lincoln
Can we do
English,
it?
grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put...
Into the box, Julian Dominguez.
7-3. Can we do it?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Wow.
Pitch is popped up. Moore is there, 2 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it.
Alright, can we say 24 games above 500?
No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Oklahoma City Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tejas Shah wins his 3rd of the season. Nick Neidert struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian.
Wow.
You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
For Las Vegas, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
Man, we're doing pretty good, I think.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
If this is the 3rd game, I think I'm going to call it after this one.
Eric Ullman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around.
10
in
home
this one.
runs, 56 RBI, batting 343.
First delivery to him. The 0-1 pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, you
See,
don't got
guys,
me
he
in the
is
palm of my
human.
hand. Come on.
Occasionally, an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Line drive to center field. English is right there, 1 down. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now...
Now it'll be Mike Moore. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Looking for your pitch here. That's it right now.
You ain't gonna bring that one.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. English gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. And now in the box, Mike Moore. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Moore, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Moore.
Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready with the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Chapman brings it in, and the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over.
Wow, we saw plenty
25.
of offense in this one, but it didn't translate into many runs. Lots of runners left on base and many missed opportunities. This one came down to a couple of key at-bats.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game.
Wow. 25 games above 500.
MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10-team AAA West. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Las Vegas Aviators and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Moore, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy here is one of the top strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Over 200 strikeouts on the season. And this day and age where we don't see pitchers go that deep into games and pitch well over 200 innings, that's saying something. If this guy is on, it could be lights out and lots of Ks.
Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Standing in now, Doug Rosales. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch. Both
I
of
mean,
them call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball. But it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
That brings up Pavin Smith as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
All right, come on with it. Let's go ahead and strike this guy out.
Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Matt Chapman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Let me do this.
And it's fouled away. English is off at first with 2 away. High in the air out towards shallow right.
Yeah.
Hamill is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jared Walsh. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
We gotta
I
do
think
this
it's
so we
safe
can
to say
get
he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Fouled off.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Dominguez.
Alright, let's do it again.
So now to the plate, Julian Dominguez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, that's a crazy at bat right there. Takes two pitches, two quality pitches, then gets the third one, and he hits a bullet for a single.
I can't tell you how good that feels as a former hitter right there. 0-2, you're pretty much dead to rights, and he comes through with a big knock.
Cal Mitchell comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, I'm a little tired already.
The changeup,
Not the character, but myself.
If you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Ryan.
To the plate now, Ryan Howard, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Liner towards second, but this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning.
There you
so
go.
it's no runs on a hit, no errors in a... Digging in will be Jorge Calzado. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lincoln English. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding his zone.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Lays off 2-2 now.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
That's popped up. Carter has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Alright. And I gotta keep going with my
And
guy.
now, Doug Rosales. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
That's in there on the outer half.
Well,
1 and 2 down.
And usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Pavin Smith. And the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Hit to short. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they were just an absolute bang play at first, and we'll use the show track data to give you a better look at it. And the runner was hustling all the way, but an 89-mile-an-hour laser across the infield was what it took to beat him. That's elite arm strength on that play. Matt Chapman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1.
Come on, vitamin.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now that designated hitter, Jared Walsh.
Into the box, Jared Walsh. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Come
Bases are
on,
empty
man.
here
Come on.
with 2 men out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Reitz is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next threat in the form of outfielder Julian Dominguez. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
Who's up, deleting?
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
When you're down here in the minors, it's all about honing your skills and getting someone to notice you. Well, I've been noticing this guy on the mound all game long, so I have to think this outing will go a long ways towards getting him some good recognition.
Now batting, right fielder, Cal Mitchell.
I don't know if you've seen well, I took a couple of days off, and I did do a live stream, like a 12-hour live stream, and for some reason I made a mistake and some music popped up on the game, so I had to delete it. So after I deleted it, I took a couple of days off. Monday, this coming up Monday, I suppose I'm going out of state for vacation, and I'll be back about 2 weeks. I'll be gone for 2 weeks. But as soon as I get back,
Stepping in now,
I'll be
Mitchell.
ready to
As the first pitch to him is in there for
get
a
back on
called strike
YouTube.
one. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
As I come back, and I'm gonna be dropping live streams almost every day, if not twice a day.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. In comes the center fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Next, here is Ryan Howard. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he
It's
feels
higher
good
than
building
hitting.
off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch on its way.
He's still on. No. I'm doing really good. I think.
The 1-0 is swung
I think
on,
we
missed,
like
and that's strike
24
one.
or maybe 25 games above 500.
Popped him up. Reeds is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Oklahoma's out in front here, 1-0.
I'm still 94.
And stepping in, Jorge Calzado. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
One and one the count now. Hit in the air out to left field. Barlow is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup.
I wish I was.
Lincoln English flew out last time
I
up.
wish I was in the Major League right now.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
And this team that I'm on,
This guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
try to refresh the page.
ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, yeah, hot, yeah.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
Okay.
And he fouls this one off.
Look, so far on my end, everything is doing pretty good.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Doug Rosales. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. An off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Dodgers out in front, 2-0.
Leading off for the Aviators, the first baseman, Haven Smith.
Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. A Rosarena is there, and he has it for the first out. So next to bat will be Matt Chapman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Matt Chapman.
Here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Are you still there, deleting?
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jared Wall.
At the plate, Jared Walsh. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy, throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Stays alive, still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Dodgers lead it 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0.
Jake Brent's has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Aviators.
I am tired. But before I leave, I want to let everyone know that I'm going to show you my record. And then once I get my thing that I need to do tomorrow and I'm done, I will try my best to get on tonight. Alright, I'm gonna call it a very good night tonight. Okay. Here's my deleting. I'm gonna show my my record right here. This is my team's record. Alright, I'm gonna call it an end. I'm gonna call it, for now. So I can go get some rest. And be back at it tomorrow. And I will see y'all later. Deleting, see you tomorrow if you can make it. Perez, thank you for coming. This is your boy Lindbergh. You're inside off. Have a good one. See y'all tomorrow. Bye bye.